AGT Live 25/7 presents The World This Week.
Hello there, you're watching AGT Live 24/7. Welcome to our special edition now, The World This Week. Today, on 3rd March 2024, Sunday, the top news across the world are from United States, UK, Canada, Israel, Gaza, Russia, Ukraine war, political updates from India, etc. So, signing on The World This Week. First of all, let's check out the presidential election 2024 in US, and which will be the 16th quadrennial presidential election scheduled for Tuesday. It is 5th November 2024. Voters will elect a president and a vice president for a term of 4 years. Incumbent President Joe Biden, a member of the Democratic Party, is running for re-election. His predecessor, Donald Trump, a member of the Republican Party, is running for re-election to a second non-consecutive term. If both Biden and Trump are nominated by their respective parties, it would mark the first presidential rematch since 1956. A number of primary election challengers have also declared their candidates for the nomination of both major parties. The winner of this election is scheduled to be inaugurated on 20th January 2025. It will occur at the same time as elections to the U.S. Senate and the U.S. House. Several states will also be holding gubernatorial and state legislative elections. Who are the candidates? And two Republican candidates are jostling to be their party's presidential nominee for the 2024 general election, while President Joe Biden is the Democratic Party's presumptive nominee, and several third-party hopefuls have joined the fray. They are the candidates you can see on the picture, and who is running for president in 2024. Major candidates for presidential primaries by filling date from Democrats. Its earliest filling date was 11th of October 2023, and he is a talk show host. And next, President of the United States, Joe Biden, his time was 25th of April 2023, and Marianne Williamson, a self-help author, and 2nd of March 2023. Independence, Cornel West is a professor activist. Then Robert F. Kennedy Jr. These are the prime faces you can see here. The former President Donald Trump and the present President Joe Biden there, and other figures. Of course, I'm going to tell you the names rather later on. As upcoming Republican primary and caucus races, you see, a date and states and delegates and total delegates. Dates on 4th March, states North Dakota, and delegates 29, and total delegates as percentage down to 29.2%. And second of all, on 5th March, Alabama. Alabama will see elections in Alaska, and of course American Samoa, and Arkansas, California, Colorado, and Maine. Alright, so here delegates in North Dakota, 29 delegates, in Alabama 50, and Alaska 29, and American Samoa is 9 only, and Arkansas 40, and California major we can see at 169 delegates, and Colorado 37 delegates, and Maine 20. This is the picture, the map of US there, right? So Biden expected to win, and Biden expected to win narrowly. Biden expected to win easily. So where Biden is expected to win easily? In the states like California, is with a margin like of a plus 29, and the 100% reputation, right? So likely we find in the Washington DC also Biden is 87 plus, and like that. So Biden is expected to win narrowly. As in Arizona, Biden is expected to win narrowly. Though reputation is here, RPT is 100%, and but it is a plus 0.31. All right. So in Colorado, Biden is expected to win narrowly with a plus 14, and like this. In Michigan also, Biden is expected to win narrowly. Here is the major issue you can see. In the state Arizona, Biden expected to win narrowly, the plus 0.31, and like Colorado also. Right, so here you can see battleground states to vote. In some states will report a vast majority of votes on election day, while others will, they count mail-in and provisional ballots. And see which states have certified the results here. You can see in Arizona and Michigan and Nevada, like that, in the vote margin. And it is reported that here the vote margin is 100%, especially in Arizona. And comparatively, if we talk about Nevada, it is also 100%, but plus 33.596 rather. Right, now in case of Donald Trump, the former president, he's expected to win easily in a state like Alabama. And of course, RPT is 100% there. Here we see the schedule of elections here on 18th to 20th April is Wyoming, and from on 21st of April is Puerto Rico, and 23rd April Pennsylvania, and 7th May Indiana, and 14th May Maryland, Nebraska, West Virginia, and 21st May is Kentucky, Oregon, and 4th June Montana, New Jersey, New Mexico, South Dakota. U.S. carries out its first airdrop in Gaza Strip. Ceasefire in Gaza has earned the attention of many across the world. In the meantime, mediators have reached Cairo for ceasefire talks. Biden helps for ceasefire. On the contrary, it is being alleged that Israel is not sending delegations to Egypt. It is also believed that Israeli hostages status hangs over truce talks while Hamas delegation stays in Cairo for ceasefire talks. Israel has said that it has reviewed this aid convoy incident at the Gaza Strip. The White House has said the first aid airdrops will be a sustained effort. Other countries, including France, Egypt, and Jordan, also have carried out airdrops of aid into Gaza. At least 576,000 people in the Gaza Strip. 1/4 of the enclave's population are one step from famine. And according to the UN Office for the Coordination of the Humanitarian Affairs, this has been corroborated. When Russia continues war on Ukraine, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky urges allies to swiftly deliver defense systems and weapons in this regard. That's right, on Odessa. And Zelensky said internal political games or disputes in partner countries are limiting Ukraine's defense. Meanwhile, German opposition lawmaker Alexander Dobrindt has called for Chancellor Olaf Scholz to answer before Parliament over late Bundeswehr talks on Ukraine. Russia said early Sunday that a drone striking involving multiple UAVs was intercepted over Crimea. The Russian Defense Ministry said in a post on the Telegram messaging service that the air defense systems shot down 83 drones it had been launched by Kyiv over occupied Crimea. And Kyiv has increased air and street attacks on Russian targets in the region, hitting Russian troops and naval facilities, among others. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has corroborated that former Canadian Prime Minister Brian Mulroney, 84 years old, a progressive conservative, being one of Canada's most prominent figures, passed away in Florida on 29 February 2024. Thursday will be given a state funeral. He was born in Bayeux in 1939. His leadership is being remembered across the world for enabling the coalition of Western conservatives and rectories and Quebec nationalists make up the old centrist progressive conservative party, and left a legacy of securing the original NAFTA, that is NAFTA trade deal with the United States and Mexico, as well as of passing the goods and service tax into law. Serving as the country's 80th Prime Minister from 1984 to 1993, earned a great appraisal for his strong opposition to apartheid in South Africa by helping to lead the global sanctions that brought that regime to end. And his environmental achievements, including acid rain reductions and the Canadian Environmental Protection Act, also is remembered today. By-election in UK takes a twist when the left-wing Firebrand wins the UK by-election. George Galloway was elected to the UK Parliament on 1st March 2024. By-election in the UK takes a twist when left-wing firebrand wins the UK by-election. George Galloway was elected to the UK Parliament on 1st March 2024. Friday, after tapping into anger over the Israeli-Hamas war in a chaotic by-election marked by the anti-Semitism allegations. It was 1987 when Galloway first became MP, and now he's 69 years old and will return to the House of Commons for the first time since 2015 after winning the seat of Rochdale by 6,000 votes. In this context, while reacting to such a victory, British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak issued a historic warning about the challenges facing the British democracy. In his address, he said that the British democracy is facing intimidation, threats, and planned acts of violence. Voters in Iran voted on Friday elections for parliament and a key clerical body amid fears of a low turnout and, of course, grips on power. A range of conservative candidates have swept the parliamentary and religious assembly elections in Iran as the country faces political and economic challenges. Final vote counting is underway after millions went to the polls on Friday to select 290 lawmakers and 88 members of the Assembly of Experts, a body tasked with choosing the supreme leader made up entirely of Islamic scholars. Shehbaz Sharif is declared to have been elected the Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. National Assembly Speaker Ayaz Sadiq said Shehbaz secured 201 votes in the 236-member National Assembly, comfortably prevailing over Umar Ayub Khan, who won 92. The winner needed at least 169 votes. Khan was backed by the Sunni Ittihad Council, that is SIC, the political group legislators belonging to former Prime Minister Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, that is PTI party, joined after the PTI was barred from contesting for allegedly violating election laws. Sharif, 72 years old, served as a prime minister until August last year when the National Assembly was dissolved to make way for a caretaker government tasked with holding the national elections. Shehbaz is the younger brother of the three-time Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, who founded the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz, that is a PMLN party, which is in alliance with the Pakistan People's Party, that is PPP, to form the government. Shehbaz is also the current PMLN president. Music legend and Padma Shri winner Pankaj Udhas passed away on last 26 February 2024 at the age of 72. The veteran ghazal singer, who was known for his ghazals like Chiti Aayi Hai and Chandi Jaisa Rang, passed away at the local British County Hospital due to pancreatic cancer. Pankaj Udhas was known for his contributions to Hindi cinema and Indian pop music. He gained fame with his ghazals album Ahad in 1980 and continued with hits like Mukarrar, Taranum and Mehfil. His song Chiti Aayi Hai from the film Nam became immensely popular. In 1990, Pankaj Udhas collaborated with Lata Mangeshkar for the duet Mahia in the film Gail, which became a huge hit. And in 1994, he sang Na Kajre Kidar with Sadna Sargam for the film Mehra, another popular song. Udhas also contributed as a playback singer in the films like Sajan, Ye Dilagi, Nam, and Fi Teri Kahani Yad Aaye. In an old interview, he revealed that he first wanted to be a doctor, but life had other plans for him. Finally, his funeral was held with state honors on 27 February at the Hindu crematorium in Worli, Mumbai. In the recent times, Sandesh Kali in West Bengal has been in the breaking news, a trend for allegedly serious human rights abuses. There are major human rights violations in Sandesh Kali. In the meantime, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Raj Bhavan in Kolkata and said the meeting was less about politics but a courtesy call only. The leaders met amidst heightened political tension in the state over the Shanascali unrest. It is to be mentioned here that ahead of Lok Sabha polls in the country, such alleged violence and atrocities on women have attained a frowning response from several political parties. Tripura, one of the hilly states in the northeast part of India, has been in the limelight ahead of Lok Sabha elections 2024. Tripura Malta, the regional political party's Supreme Pradut Kishore Devarman, called for indefinite period of hunger strike on last 28 February at the entrance of the Hatay Katur, that is Barmura Hill, for fulfilling the demand of constitutional solution for the betterment of the tribal communities in the state. On that very day, in the late afternoon, being beckoned by the government of India, he accompanied by the party President Vijay Kumar Rankal and the opposition leader Animesh Debarma, along with the state chief minister Professor Dr. Manik Shah, they rushed to the destination. In the meantime, on 2nd March 2024, Tripura Malta Party signed a tripartite agreement with the center and the Tripura government in presence of the Union Home Minister Amit Shah and the state chief minister Professor Dr. Manik Shah for a lasting solution to the problems of the indigenous tribal population. Though many critics have opined differently. Whatever, Tripura Malta Party has declared all government offices, schools, colleges under TDADC closed on 4th of March to mark the day as the time for celebration, keeping aside the board exams.
जो भी आपको सुनना था, मैं जो होम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया ने कहा है वही है। मुझे जो कहना था, मैं हताई के तौर पे जाकर अपने लोगों से बात करूंगा। और इट्स अ हिस्टोरिकल अकॉर्ड, ऐतिहासिक अकॉर्ड है, लेकिन हमें सेलिब्रेशन हाँ कर रहे हैं बहुत लोग, लेकिन बहुत अकॉर्ड्स इससे पहले भी साइन हुए हैं। मेरी ग्रैंडमदर ने भी इंस्ट्रूमेंट मर्जर को साइन किया, लेकिन अकॉर्ड को इम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए आपको ईमानदारी, आपको ह्यूमिलिटी, आपको पेशेंस और आपको इंटेग्रिटी रखना पड़ेगा। और वो मेरा सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट अचीवमेंट होगा जब हम इसको इम्प्लीमेंट करें इन स्पिरिट एंड वर्ड। ये अब अकॉर्ड साइन होने के बाद ये ब्यूरोक्रेट्स के पास गया है। हमें भी त्रिपुरा से बेस्ट माइंड्स को लेना पड़ेगा, जो नेचुरली पॉलिटिशियंस ना हो बट अच्छे एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर्स रहे हो, एकेडमिशियंस रहे हो, जिनको इतिहास का कुछ समझ हो, कुछ का लैंड लॉस का कुछ समझ हो, उसको लेकर कमेटी बनाकर हमें ये अकॉर्ड को इम्प्लीमेंट करना पड़ेगा। क्योंकि ये एक अकॉर्ड मेरे लिए नहीं, ये अकॉर्ड कोई मंत्री के लिए नहीं है, ये अकॉर्ड कोई मिनिस्टर के लिए, एमपी के लिए नहीं, ये अकॉर्ड हमारे गरीब लोगों का है, जिनको उनका अधिकार 75 साल से नहीं मिला।
Sir, as there is a committee need to be set up, so what will be the time period up to what time the committee will be set up?
Everything will be announced by me. I have already said it, but it is very clear that we are working under time frame. और एक बात मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ, यहाँ में शुक्ला है, I met Vikas De Parma. Lot of people who are in the Ganamukti Parishad have called me and thanked me. Lot of people on the ST cell of Congress have thanked me. So please don't make it about Tripura Malta. Make it about the people of Tripura and the indigenous people who are actually the support has been signed.
So BJP has announced a candidate for West Tripura district. So what will be standpoint for Tripura Malta? They will put two candidates into both the seats.
आप ऐसा बोल रहे हैं कि बच्चा अभी जन्म हुआ है, बच्चे को कौन सा स्कूल में भेजेंगे? मुझे जाकर आज मंदिर में पूजा करने दीजिए, अपने लोगों के साथ बात करने दीजिए, उसके बाद when the time comes I will tell you.
অনশন কি আপনারা উঠিয়ে নিচ্ছেন?
और हाँ, और एक बात है, Sudeep Rai Burman had called me up. He inquired about my health. I really appreciate Sudeep's stance about and concern about my health. I told him I'm fine. I'll meet him and I'll talk to him also. Everybody has been happy and everybody has been positive. Why should I spoil it by talking about politics right now? This is the victory for the poor people who have want something, not for us people like us and talking about politics right now. Please give me some time. I want to go in Hatay Kator, in
Don Bosco Institute organized a seminar on confluence on the future of innovation at the auditorium of its premises at Jorhat, Assam on 1st March 2024. A beautiful discussion on agroecology and innovation at a confluence 2024 is such an inspiring vision for the future of innovation in the social space. On the commencing day, in his welcome address, Father Jerry Thomas, director of Bosco Institute, focused on the key points of future innovations and the role of innovators. Bosco Institute's such confluence on the future of innovation is a collective imagining of the future of innovation in the social space, and as we live in an era of innovation in all spheres, impacting life in more ways than we could ever imagine. It is to be mentioned here that the social space in this vast country of ours, with its stir and subtle social, cultural, economic, geographic, and climatic variations, calls for continuous innovations in interventions for sustainable impact and empowerment of communities. And such a confluence hosted by Bosco Institute, Bakshan, Jorhat participants witnessed a shift from resource allocation framework, a system primarily aimed at risk avoidance, to resource attraction framework, and that encourages innovation. As emerging leaders, the task is to broaden the perspective and establish connections for individuals who are more introspective yet reliant on understanding the link between their actions and community aspirations. That's all for the time being, and thank you all for being with me. See you in the ensuing week. Until then, bye-bye. Have a great time.